Thanks for that introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. As Bart said, my name's Todd, and I'm head of Vestas Ventures. And first, I just want to thank you as the hardy souls that have stuck it out and here at the very end of the day to hear our pitches. Much appreciated. I guess you're the group that doesn't know the bar is open. I have a very short story for you today, a very simple story that I'd like to tell about Vestas Ventures. So simple, in fact, that I've foregone slides, so you won't see anything happening on the screen. What I want to talk about is purpose and approach. I want to talk a little bit about the purpose that Vestas Ventures has and bring that a bit to life, the approach that then we apply in delivering on that purpose for the mothership Vestas. Just as a show of hands, Bart joked a little bit, but anybody heard of Vestas? Hands up if you've heard of Vestas. Oh, good. So a good group. So you'll know that we're the world's largest wind turbine OEM. What you may not know is that we have a vision to become the global leader in sustainable energy solutions. And of course, that implies quite a significant gap. We like where we are, but we're on a journey to become something else, and something somewhat more complex and wide-ranging. Of course, that implies a transformation. We need to change. We need to have all sorts of gaps and opportunities and needs that we need to fill to move from being where we are today, our point of departure, and then reaching that goal, again, of being the global leader in sustainable energy solutions. And we have all sorts of usual big corporate tools to do that. We have a 3-year strategy plan, and we have technology roadmaps, and we can innovate with our customers and our supply chain. We can use M&A, so we can close gaps by buying businesses or sell businesses that become non-core. But if I might be so bold, I don't know of any corporate strategists in the room, but these are relatively short-term tools. These are sort of constrained by a 3-year timetable, in my mind at least. And that's where Vestas Ventures has its purpose. So our role is to engage with the broader climate tech ecosystem at events like this, Ecosummit, engage with all of you, whether you're peer investors or startups, to determine whether we together can partner and close some of those gaps in the longer term. So we are active not in the 3-year strategy plan period, but beyond that, so the longer term, medium term. So that's our purpose, Vestas Ventures. If I talk a little bit about our approach, it sort of flows from that. We look at things both through a strategic lens and a financial lens. Fair to say, strategic lens is the most important. So when we engage with the climate tech ecosystem, we do it hand in hand with some part of the Vestas organization where we can see a hypothesis as to how that part of the organization can be helped, again, in the latter part of that journey of transformation towards our vision. We co-own a process of engaging, exploring the opportunity, developing a hypothesis, making the investment, and then most of all, doing the value creation post the engagement and investment. So that's our approach. And now, so far, I've been talking about all the great stuff that Vestas gets out of collaborating with the ecosystem. Of course, we love to bring our superpowers to bear to the benefit of our partners. And indirectly, of course, also benefiting ourselves. So we have a global footprint of wind turbines, test centers. We have a global footprint of service technicians. We can open doors to customers. We can open doors to the supply chain. We have thousands of engineers with extremely deep domain knowledge in pretty much everything, is my experience, having been with Vestas for a year and a half. Data and insights as a leading renewables business, massive data as well. So love to bring all that to benefit the companies that we invest in. So there's a quid pro quo. We gain, and hopefully our partners and peers, again, in the investment community gain by bringing us into investments. So that's us. That's our purpose. Again, helping the latter part of that journey, going from our point of departure to this vision of becoming the global leader in sustainable energy solutions, very ambitious vision, and approach, again, to doing that together with someone in the organization so that we co-own the process with. I have a bit more time, so I'm going to do a little PS at the end here. We do one other thing in Vestas Ventures. It's a little bit more ad hoc than the investment piece. And that is that on occasion we do spin-outs. So we take businesses that are embedded within, or innovations embedded within Vestas, and commercialize those by establishing a business, finding a management team, finding external funding. And the next person up is an example of that. Michael from Blade Robots. So I hope you'll give him a very positive reception. I think it's a great case. That's what I had for Vestas Ventures. Thank you very much.